Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the English Conversation Studio, your favorite spot for real conversation practice and easy English in daily life. I'm Mia.
And I'm Finn. We're so glad you're hanging out with us today.
So, Finn, let me ask you something. Have you ever had one of those mornings where you wake up, check just one notification on your phone, and suddenly it's 45 minutes later and you feel like you've already lost the day?
Oh, Mia, you're describing my entire Tuesday. It's like I haven't even had coffee yet, but my brain is already exhausted. Why does that happen?
That's exactly what we're diving into today. We live in a world that's designed to be fast and easy, yet most of us feel more rushed than ever. Today, we're talking about the time paradox and how to actually reclaim your life.
It's funny, isn't it? Our apartments are full of smart things. I have a robot vacuum, a dishwasher, and an app that brings groceries to my door in 20 minutes. On paper, I should have hours of free time.
Right. Think about our grandparents, Finn. My grandmother used to spend an entire day just doing laundry. She had to scrub everything by hand, hang it on a line, and wait for the sun.
Exactly. And yet, if you look at old photos or hear their stories, they didn't seem as scattered as we are. They had time to sit on the porch, talk to neighbors, or just watch the rain.
I think that's because their hard work was physical, but their minds were quiet. For us, our work is often easy physically, we just sit and click buttons, but our minds are screaming.
That is a great point, Mia. We've traded physical labor for mental clutter. Every convenience we have actually comes with a tiny bit of mental noise.
It's like having 50 tabs open in a web browser, but the browser is your brain.
Yes, and one of those tabs is playing music and you don't know which one it is. That's how my head feels at 2 p.m. every day.
I know that feeling. We call it being mentally crowded. It's not just that we are busy, it's that our attention is being pulled in a dozen directions. You're trying to write an email, but you're also wondering if you paid that electricity bill or why that person hasn't texted you back yet.
And then a notification pops up. Someone liked your photo. Suddenly, you're not writing the email anymore. You're looking at a photo of a cat from someone you went to high school with.
Exactly. And that's where the exhaustion comes from. It's not hard work exhaustion, it's switching focus exhaustion.
The why the day starts at 9 p.m. You know, Mia, I've realized something lately. People think the day starts when the alarm goes off, but I've started to think that's wrong.
Oh, tell me more, Finn. What's your theory?
I think the day actually starts the night before. If I stay up until 1 a.m. scrolling through videos or worrying about work, I've already damaged tomorrow. I'm waking up in a hole.
That is so true. It's like trying to start a car with a battery that's only 10% charged. You can turn the key, but you aren't going very far.
Exactly. I'm a 10% battery human most Monday mornings.
We often focus on morning routines, lemon water, yoga, meditation, but if your night routine is chaotic, the lemon water isn't going to save you. We need a gentle landing at the end of the day.
Speaking of chaos, I have a confession. There was this one email I needed to send to my landlord. It was just a simple question about a leaky faucet. It should have taken 2 minutes.
Let me guess, you waited 2 weeks to send it.
Worse, I waited 3 weeks, and the longer I waited, the more royal the email became in my head. I felt like I was writing a formal letter to a king. I was stressed about it every single day.
That's a loop that stayed open. In psychology, they say that unfinished tasks take up more RAM in our brain than finished ones. Even though you weren't writing the email, your brain was thinking about not writing it.
It's so heavy, but the second I finally hit send, I felt 10 pounds lighter.
This is why we say close the small loops. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. Don't let it become a king in your mind.
Energy management versus time management. Here's another thing, Mia. I used to try to schedule my day hour by hour. 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. is this, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. is that, but it never worked.
I'm the same way. I think it's because we forget about energy. A free hour at 10 a.m. when I'm fresh is not the same as a free hour at 4 p.m. when I'm tired.
Right. At 4 p.m., my brain is wearing slippers. It's done for the day. I could have 3 hours of free time, but I'm too tired to use it for anything meaningful.
We call those your golden hours. You have to find when your brain is actually awake and protect that time. For me, it's 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. If I spend those hours checking social media, I'm squandering my best energy.
Squandering. That's a great word. It's like throwing away money, but with your focus.
Do you find it hard to say no, Finn?
Oh, I'm terrible at it. If someone asks me for a quick favor, I always say yes. I don't want to be rude.
Those are the polite thieves. They steal your time very nicely. A 5-minute favor is never 5 minutes. It's the time to get ready, the time to do the favor, and then the time to get back into your flow.
And every time I say yes to something I don't want to do, I'm actually saying no to my own rest or my own goals.
Precisely. Boundaries aren't about being mean, they're about protecting your life. You have to be the gatekeeper of your own day.
The blur of speed. Do you ever feel like the weeks are just blurring together? Like I can't remember what I ate for lunch on Wednesday or what I did last weekend.
That happens when we move too fast. Speed steals the details. If you're always rushing to the next thing, you never actually experience the current thing.
It's like driving a car at 150 kilometers per hour. You can't see the flowers on the side of the road. You just see a green blur.
That's a beautiful analogy, Finn. We need to carve out moments of slowness, even just 10 minutes of drinking tea without looking at a screen. It brings the detail back to your life. Okay, we've used some really rich English today. Let's slow down and look at a few of those expressions so our listeners can use them too.
Great idea. The first one was squander. Mia, how would you explain that to a friend?
To squander means to waste something, especially something valuable, in a very careless way. Like, don't squander your morning by watching TV. It's a very strong word for wasting.
I like it. And what about out of sync?
If something is out of sync, it means it's not working together in a smooth way. For example, if your schedule is out of sync with your energy, you'll feel tired all day. They aren't matching.
That makes sense. Another one I loved was wear yourself out.
This is a classic. To wear yourself out means to make yourself extremely tired through too much effort. If you try to do 20 things in one day, you'll wear yourself out.
And finally, carve out time.
To carve out time means to deliberately create time for something, even when you're busy. You have to cut the time out of your schedule on purpose. I need to carve out time for my English practice.
Wow, Mia. I feel like I need to go home and delete half of my to-do list now.
Just start with one small change, Finn. Maybe just close one of those mental loops.
You're right. Today's big insight for me is that managing time isn't about doing more, it's about losing more of yourself in the rush.
Well said. So, to our listeners out there, what is one thing that quietly steals the most time from your life? Is it your phone? Is it a polite thief? Or maybe an unfinished task that's following you around?
We'd really love to hear your stories. Leave a comment below. We read every single one, and it helps the whole English Conversation Studio community learn together.
If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more real English conversations.
Thanks for spending your valuable time, with us today.
I'm Mia.
And I'm Finn. See you in the next episode. Bye.